This is Wanker Reviews, and today I'll be doing a video on The Turning, about a young woman who is hired to take care of a little girl in a huge mansion. The little girl is strange but nice. Later on, her older brother comes back from boarding school and starts exhibiting the same strange behavior. The woman starts to wonder if the house is haunted. One thing I really loved about this movie was the scenery and how the movie was shot. They made great use of the setting. Most of the movie takes place in the middle of nowhere near the woods, and they really utilized the area, not just the outdoor setting, but the mansion itself. The colors were very vibrant. There would be scenes where you would see like outside takes, and it would be dark and dreary and gloomy looking, but then a character will walk by in bright colored clothing and it would just look very beautiful. They also utilized the surrounding woods, and anytime a character would walk into the woods for whatever reason, it would actually look like it was straight out of a fairy tale. It was just a very nice looking movie. It's aesthetically pleasing. The first 30 minutes were very promising, and it had genuine spooky moments. There were a couple of scenes involving a creepy mannequin doll, and this is the first scare of the movie. And while watching the scene, I got the feeling that this would be something similar to House of Wax, which really got me pumped up. And I was looking forward to seeing what else they would do with this mannequin, but they never used it or even mentioned it at all for the entire movie, which was a huge letdown. And that's what sums this movie up, a huge letdown. A lot of interesting setups and build-ups that really don't lead anywhere. I thought Finn Wolfhard's character was the most fascinating person in this movie. He plays the older brother that comes back from boarding school. He's rude, he's obnoxious, he talks back whenever the nanny tries to tell him what to do. He also has very violent and perverted tendencies. He likes to harm animals any chance he gets. And it's also hinted that he may have a crush on the nanny herself. But unlike other normal, harmless crushes between young boys and older women, he is a few steps away from being an outright sex offender. And it's obvious that his behavior is the result of his childhood trauma. He has all these interesting quirks about him, and because of this setup, it can lead his character into several different scenarios. But the movie doesn't seem to know which direction to take and what exactly to do with him. So all of the setup with his character is a huge waste of time and potential. About an hour into the movie, I started to lose interest and I became restless. I was confused. I didn't know what this movie was trying to do or say, and I was starting to check my watch every 10 minutes. I didn't know what it was trying to aim for. It really just didn't seem like it was trying to lead anywhere. And then the big finale comes, and it seems like such a cliche, but whatever. I was willing to accept it at this point because at least it led somewhere. There's 5 more minutes left of the movie, and then a twist happens out of nowhere, and nothing makes sense. It just ends out of nowhere. It's not even a proper cliffhanger. And when the credits started rolling, I was completely floored. Like, really? That's how you're gonna end it? I was completely flabbergasted. I didn't know what the hell was going on. If you've ever seen the movie Scream, imagine if the movie suddenly ended right after Billy and Stu reveal themselves. This movie was just very disappointing, to say the least, and I give it a 4 out of 10. By the way, I can appreciate an unconventional ending, but that doesn't automatically make the ending good.